So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back today. Master League continues, and of course, there it is. Lost the first leg against Paris Saint-Germain. It was very disappointing for the fact that we really outplayed them, had more chances, and then they went ahead and scored in the last minute. So, you know, we scored in the last minute against City, and this time it happened to us. Bit of a shame, but we're still in it. We are still in it. Now, for today's game against Everton, we are going to mix it up. I've downloaded, okay, yes, another DT file. But this one apparently removes a lot of the scripting on Legend. Now, I want to try Legend out, and let me tell you why. When we play on Superstar, you know, and you'll see it in the matches, I get way too much room. I feel like, you know, I can literally walk through the midfield. A lot of the times I don't do it because I kind of don't want to abuse it. You know, I try and pass my way in. You know, I don't like having that much freedom because it's not realistic. You don't get a whole lot of space in the middle of the park in real football. You just don't. Players close you down, especially if you're United or City or one of the top teams. I mean, that's how it works. So we're going to try out Legend and see how the scripting goes in this. I've had to tweak the speed of it because the default speed was far too slow. This may still be a little bit slow, but I'd rather have it like that than too fast. So we're going to go back to this 3-5-2 because it does create me more chances, and I'm going to need that for this matchup. So a lot of players are up for it, which is great. We're going to start Hernandez in the middle because Koulibaly's quicker than him, and so is Kimpembe, so get them on the flanks. Well, not the flanks, but centre-backs on the left and right. They'll be a little bit quicker. Luke Shaw on the left, Pogba, Ndombele, Odriozola. Douglas Costa will start him just behind Rashford and Lukaku today. And there are a couple of players obviously on the bench who are up for it as well. So that is the lineup. So we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. I want more of a challenge in that regard. I really do want to play a match where I feel like the AI close me down more. I create chances myself, and you know, I've actually done justice to my performance at the end of the day. So that's the plan. So we'll see how it goes. So anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy this matchup. Let's dive right into it. Smash that like button for a cookie as always. And let's see how we get on against Legend. So you join us at Goodison Park here as Everton host Manchester United. These two teams have been playing well consistently all season. Everton have dropped off ever so slightly against Manchester United. They lost the last match, so that hasn't helped the cause. But they win today. They go back level on points with Luigi's side. Man United win, of course. They open it up to a 6-point gap. So we couldn't have a better atmosphere as the team in blue, attacking from your left to right, get us underway. But Man United will have that Paris Saint-Germain defeat in the back of their minds. Really disappointing for them to concede so late. But it's a new day and a new performance. Not to say they didn't have enough chances. Playing a 3-5-2 today, so it'll be interesting to see how that works out as Pogba tried to find Luke Shaw. Well played, Hernandez. Don't underestimate this Everton side. Nicely worked there. Chance for Odriozola. If he plays Douglas Costa, oh, that must have been tight. Maybe a fraction earlier. You can see there, yeah, just off. So we're away in the stands. Leighton Baines looking for Sandro. Great touch, nice control. Oh, lovely ball over the top. Oh, Man United switching off. I think it was Koulibaly here who misses this. Completely runs out the way, doesn't he? Everton are pressing for the ball. That's not the best idea, is it? Here is Andre Gomez with a bit of space. Seamus Coleman has given that straight to Luke Shaw, but he goes down. Nothing wrong with the challenge. Kimpembe has to make a decision. Luke Shaw's now coming back. There's a chance to deliver this. They do deliver it towards the back post, but Man United have a huge height advantage. Well, Rashford was the wrong side of his man. High tempo, absolutely. Ball over the top's not a bad idea. It's fallen back on the edge of the box, and this time it's wide of the mark by Sigurdsson. He's got 2 good feet. Didn't hesitate to hit it on his left peg. 15 minutes gone. Everton with the best chances so far. Through the middle. Lovely little touch. Given goes on. And he's actually managed to squeeze that one through. Lays it across. Oh, relatively comfortable for De Gea. Luckily, no one was waiting for it. Kimpembe. Pogba. Too slow on the ball. Luke Shaw wins it back. Referee plays a good advantage. And he could be offside. He is once again. Everton are playing such a high line, though. 1 through ball. And Manchester United are in. It's been absolutely dead even so far. 50-50 on the possession. It's a good header. And that is an enticing ball over the top. Man United have been caught. And the referee gives the free kick. I think Odriozola was the lifesaver there. Coming across and tidying up. Fantastic defending. Chance to play it up the line. It's exactly what Everton do with Leighton Baines. Not quite sure about the pass, though. It's not a good one. Lukaku, that's brilliantly done. And Manchester United now are on the attack. They've got players flooding forward. Rashford, Lukaku! Went near post. But denied by the keeper. And Dembele sitting just ahead of those back 3. Swung out wide. Luke Shaw dispossessed. Well played, Seamus Coleman. Feeds it up the line as well. And now Hernandez is going to have to come across for Gomez. Koulibaly's lost it. And he hit it early. Luke Shaw, Lukaku's on his bike. And he's got behind Everton. He's going roundabout. He's laid it back to Pogba. Oh, Man United had a chance to hit it. Lukaku's just not confident in his own finishing there. Well played, Luke Shaw. Pogba. Everton are pushing a lot of players forward and they're leaving themselves vulnerable at the back. Odriozola, Lukaku. It's 1-0. Big Rom scores again. And yes, a new celebration has arrived. It's pretty basic, but he doesn't care. Everton fans not happy in the slightest. But this is what happens when you push so many players forward, and Leighton Baines is out of position. You can't see a whole lot, but you can now, and Lukaku read it well. Back to David De Gea. Here is Kimpembe. Pogba, Man United now controlling the game. It's good football as well, isn't it? It's fantastic to watch. Lukaku looking to plough his way through. And sliding in. And that will be half-time here at Goodison Park. Everton have probably had the better of the chances, but Manchester United take the lead. So 45 minutes remain. Luigi will be relatively happy. You always are happy when you go into the half-time leading. But Everton have had plenty of chances though, haven't they? Credit to them. Koulibaly with a long smash clearance away. Rashford's done relatively well there. Has he won himself a throw? No, he hasn't. Long ball forward. Koulibaly's backing away from Richarlison. Gets it back again. Sigurdsson has the option to switch it, which is exactly what he does. Seamus Coleman up against Pogba. And Luke Shaw trying to get back defensively. Drilled near post. A bit of a mess. Manchester United get it away though. And the pressure remains. Delivered in. Odriozola wasn't there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Got my words mixed up, and then it's come off David De Gea's back. Oh, this is pure unlucky. Nothing worse than it hitting the post, and then there's nothing you can do. Disappointment. But now you got a chance for the set piece. Sigurdsson's normally good at this, but they decided against it. De Gea clears it away. Well played, Lukaku. He tried the reverse pass. It wasn't a bad effort. Pickford looking for the ball over the top. Oh, look at the space that's opened up for Sigurdsson. Well played, Pogba. Man United this second half are having a hard time of this. Maybe just got to slow the game down ever so slightly. And then step it up when they get the chance. Odriozola, it's not good enough. It's a terrible place to go ahead and lose it. Sandro, all play Kimpembe. And now, Man United have got a real chance. It's 3-on-2. It's Douglas Costa. He feeds it through. It's Lukaku. He went for sheer power, didn't he? Didn't really have the angle. He's frustrated with himself. Real chance to make it 2-1. Got to make the most of these. But if you see, there's a little bit wider than he wanted. Well, Man United make a change. Harrit has come on for Marcus Rashford. How is the delivery? It's a fantastic ball! And Mr. Lukaku scores again. And out comes the old iPhone. Get that picture taken, Mr. Romelu Lukaku. Unfortunately, no one wanted to celebrate with him. He seems to be a lone wolf, but what a delivery. And it's an emphatic header. Pickford got down low. You have to really question the marking by Everton. They didn't stay with him. It's a free header, and it's 2-1. So more goals as this exciting game continues, doesn't it? 2-1 now. Still 25 minutes left. Lukaku on course for a hat-trick. Man United made that change with Rashford coming off. Harrit comes on, which means Douglas Costa is going to push a little bit. Oh, Odriozola had a chance there, and he decided against it. And that could cost them a goal. What a save that is. Absolutely phenomenal goalkeeping. But Odriozola just clear it. He got caught with the pants down. And look at this goalkeeping. Different class by the Spaniard. So Everton make a change. Davis comes on. Gomez has gone off. They've decided to take the short one. There's the looping header. Comfortable for David De Gea. Clears it forward. Well, that should be a foul, ref. No, we'll play on. Oh, the give and goes on. It's beautifully worked by Everton. Oh, they got caught again. David De Gea, it's lucky he's wide awake today. This is a big, big game for United. They win today, they'll give themselves a huge advantage. Here is Odriozola, and he's seen the run of Harrit. And Harrit has found Lukaku. Oh, why didn't he hit it? The touch was far too slow. And Sigurdsson coming off for Lookman. And Man United's final two changes. Grimaldo on, and Kondogbia replaces Odriozola. So now, that does mean that Odriozola being replaced, and Dembele is going to be playing out on the right-hand side. Richarlison, he's been a right handful down this flank. Koulibaly's completely missed it. Richarlison still going. Oh, it's brilliant. Different class by Richarlison there. And it's Chamberlain with the bird celebration and the tap-in. He's been a nightmare. United can't contain him down this flank. Koulibaly comes across, misses the challenge. It's a great ball in, and where's the marking? So now it's 2 apiece. Everton from behind for the second time. Now this game getting better and better. That's a great ball over the top. Lukaku could get there. Well, he falls on his backside, but wins a throw. And Everton make another change. Sandro not looking too happy. Toussaint comes on. Oh, Paul Pogba is going to fire this one high. He's looking for Romelu Lukaku. Wins the header. And that's a good clearance by Everton. Kondogbia back to Pogba. He may line this one up. Oh, the deflection helped out Pickman massively. We're into the final 7 minutes here. Everton have bossed this second half. It's still 2 apiece. Oh, that's a silly place to lose it. Lukaku. Well, he's got nothing on. Although he's done brilliantly well. Oh, Pogba had a chance. Couldn't quite get there. Lukaku just running out of steam. Pogba again. It's another looping ball. It's in towards Lukaku this time. He's unable to get there. Kimpembe. Towards Grimaldo. He has got a good left foot. Can he open up with a little bit of space? No, but he can win a corner. Well, Man United scored from the last corner. How about this one? It's another good ball in, but Lukaku couldn't win the header this time. Everton are just getting it away. Let's come back again. Not quite sure what United were playing out there with the wasted short free kick, and now they've got issues as Everton break. The referee looks at the watch. There's the give and go. Chamberlain up against Hernandez, and it's going to be an Everton corner now. Manchester United need to defend, and they need to defend well. Leighton Baines has got a good left peg. How is the delivery? It is in towards the back post. It's come off the crossbar. And of course, Everton score in the last minute. Absolutely unbelievable. United are dumbfounded. I mean, everyone's running away from it. Absolute mental scenes. And it's no surprise Richarlison scores. He's probably been man of the match today. And Everton have won it. So that is going to be, once again, Man United lose in the final minute of the match. They led twice with 2 Lukaku goals, but it wasn't good enough. And Everton now have closed the gap. They're even Stevens. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, that will probably be the last time I play on Legend. I wanted to test it out. There's my test. I mean, yes, I like the fact that Everton had 11 attempts. I only had 5. I mean, 5 on target. Man of the match for Richarlison, yeah, was ridiculous. But what can I do? I mean, it was mental. I still felt like there was a bit of scripting there. Bit of a problem. With my players being very sluggish, very slow. Yeah, it wasn't. It was harder. I mean, yes, it may have been harder, but still, I think we'll have to go back to Superstar. But it's hard because I like the fact they close you down more. You have to play smarter, but it's the scripting that kicks in that infuriates me. Anyway, there's the results. You guys have probably looked by now. Of course, Liverpool won as well, so it hasn't helped the cause. We're back to 5 points behind at the top of the table. But I don't know, I wanted to test it out. People are saying the scripting's gone, and yes, it was felt a little bit easier, not easier, but the scripting was less prominent as, you know, the normal DT file, but I still felt like I had a disadvantage. And you guys saw that last minute. Ridiculous. What can I do in a corner? Absolutely nothing. So I'll probably forget about that and go back to the other one. But I wanted to test it out. Bottom of the table, Burnley, Middlesbrough and Watford. So here's a look at the report. We had 4 wins, 3 defeats. Lukaku was banging in the goals. Malcolm with a couple of assists. And yeah, let's see here. Conceding late. 76 to 90th minute. Conceded 3 goals. That's never good. We've been scoring kind of mixed range. 2 goals in the opening 15 minutes. 2 goals in the last 15 minutes. Pogba's put a shift in there, and Kimpembe's been pretty solid as well. So the team of the month, Lukaku's in there with Anthony Martial. Got Hazard, Chamberlain, Silvestre. I remember him back in the day. That's obviously not the same Manchester United centre-back, but I do remember him. Was a quality player. So Chong has been improving while he's out on loan. Lukaku's decreased. Well, that's not good, is it? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back to take on Bournemouth away from home. I don't know, let me know your thoughts about it. Like I said, I enjoyed the sense that I had to play quicker football. I was closed down more. but I don't like the scripting. It always seems to happen. And why in the last minute do they feel like they have to cheat? Of course, if I scored in the last minute, I'd love it and I wouldn't complain. But when you play against the AI, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy it because I thought it was an interesting game. Certainly one of the more enticing ones we've had. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But let me know if you thought you liked it, you didn't like it. Let me know. Till next time, take care.